Matatag Curriculum, PE and Health, Quarter 1, Lesson 7, Physical Activity Participation, Target Games. Learning Competency, perform physical activities using target game concepts with agility, balance, coordination, and speed for active and healthy living. For letter A, locomotor skills by avoiding an object or obstacles. And for letter B, manipulative skills by sending or propelling an object to an intended area. Lesson objectives. C. Explain the background of the games. A. Develop accuracy and control. And B. Learn how to focus and aim. For day 1. Guess what sports in the picture below. Identify the images. Let us now answer. For number 1, the correct answer is golf. 2, batuhang bola. 3, bowling. And number 4, dart. For the feedback, what are the games or sports you see in the picture? How many persons did you see playing the games? What are the common objectives of all the games in the picture? Let us now dance and freeze. In this activity, everyone dances as the music plays. When the music stops, each player must freeze immediately and hold that position according to the movement that the teacher will show. If the students mistakenly execute the wrong position, they will be out. The last student who remains dancing wins the activity. Here are the suggested movements. 1. Raise the right foot with arms up. Both hands touch the toes. Feet apart with arms sideward. And sit and reach the toes. Here are the processing questions. What did you observe with the movements? Can you execute them all? Why? Among all the movements, which find you hard to execute? Let us now unlock content area vocabulary. First is physical fitness. It can be defined as a general state of health and well-being, or more specifically, as the ability to perform physical activities associated with daily life with vigor and alertness and without getting overly tired. Health-related components. A well-balanced exercise program should include activities that address all of the health-related components of fitness. Aerobic activities develop cardiorespiratory endurance and burn calories to aid in achieving a healthy body composition. Skill-related components. It is associated with athletic competition but should be considered in the overall fitness of all individuals. These components are pertaining with the athletic ability of an individual. Physical fitness and its components. Target games are those in which player send an object such as a ball or dart towards a target area. Sometimes, this may also involve avoiding obstacles, defending, guarding, or blocking the path of the opposition's ball to stop them from scoring. Locomotor skills. The skills used by an individual to move from one place to another. These skills include rolling, balancing, sliding, jogging, running, leaping, jumping, hopping, dodging, galloping, and skipping. Movement concept. What is physical fitness? What are the components of physical fitness? For the work example, follow and do some warm-up exercises by watching the video clip. Let's now proceed with the lesson activity. For activity 1, follow the instructions of the given worksheet. Entitles Health and Fitness Word Search. Write the words from the word bank under the correct pictures and then find them in the grid below. Here are the words: chin-ups, stretch, sit-ups, jog, push-ups, jump rope, jumping jacks, and lift weights. Physical fitness can be defined as a general state of health and well-being, or more specifically, as the ability to perform physical activities associated with daily life with vigor and alertness and without getting overly tired. It requires consistent conditioning, which can be achieved through leisure activities or structured activities. Physical fitness measures are closely allied with disease prevention and health promotion. Thus, it is common and appropriate to measure components of physical fitness before preventive and rehabilitative programs. It can be modified through regular physical activity and exercise. Physical fitness components have been shown to have a significant positive relationship with enhanced outcomes in physical activity, including sports participation. For health-related components, it is good health have a strong relationship with the health-related components of physical fitness because it determines the ability of an individual to perform daily activities with vigor and demonstrate the capacities associated with low risk of premature development of hypokinetic diseases. It is also known as physiological fitness. Here are the 5 areas of health-related fitness. First is cardiovascular endurance. It is the ability to perform exercises at moderate to vigorous intensities for a prolonged period. Examples of activities that benefit from good cardio endurance include walking, jogging, swimming, cycling, and other sports that require continuous movement. Next is muscular strength. Muscular strength, how much force your muscles can exert or how heavy weights they can lift. To ensure well-rounded muscular strength, it's important to prioritize muscular strength training of all major muscle groups like legs, arms, core, shoulders, back, and hips. Muscular endurance. It is the ability of your muscles to sustain exercise for some time. Example activities: weight training, isometric exercise, longer duration training. Next is flexibility. It is the ability to move muscles and joints through a full range of motion. Example of activities such as gymnastics, dance, and martial arts, reaching the top shelf of a cupboard or bending down to pick up something from the ground. Number 5 is body composition. Your body's ratio of fat mass to fat-free mass like muscle and bone. Example activities: waist circumference, waist to hip ratio, bioelectrical impedance analysis or BIA, dual energy X-ray absorptiometry or DEXA, hydrostatic underwater weighing, air displacement, plethysmography or ADP or BOD-POD. For the skill-related fitness, it is also known as performance-related fitness components. It is associated with athletic competition but should be considered in the overall fitness of all individuals. These components pertain to the athletic ability of an individual. There are 6 components of physical fitness. We have balance, coordination, agility, speed, power, and reaction time. Here are the skill-related fitness. 1 is balance. It is the ability of an individual to maintain their line of gravity within their base of support. It can be classified into static and dynamic. Example movement, one-leg stance test, sharpened Romberg's test, time up and go test. Next is coordination. It is the ability to use the senses such as sight and hearing, together with body parts in performing motor tasks smoothly and accurately. The alternate hand wall-toes test is the test via which coordination can be assessed. Example movement, finger to nose test. Next is power. It is the rate at which one can exert maximal force. Vertical jump test and hop test are some examples of power testing for lower extremity. A medicine ball throw test can be used to assess upper extremity power. Example movement, vertical jump test, medicine ball throw test. Next is agility. It is defined as a rapid whole body movement with change of velocity or direction in response to a stimulus. It performs a series of explosive power movements in a rapid succession in opposing directions. Example movement, reaction time. Next is speed. It relates to the ability to perform a movement within a short period. Speed combined with strength will provide power and force. The sprint test is one example of a test that can be used to examine a person's speed. Example movement, 40-meter sprint. For day 2, movement skills. Fundamental movement skills are a specific set of gross motor skills that involve different body parts. These skills are the building blocks for more complex skills that children will learn throughout their lives. They help children take part in games, sports, and recreational activities. Relay race. Here are the instructions. Divide the children into groups of 3 to 4, or as many members as the teacher wants. Children have them seat as relay team behind a cone, separated 2 meters. Second, set up a second cone for each team 8 to 12 meters away. Do relay races using locomotion skills such as the following: crab walk, army crawl, hop on 1 foot, and jump using 2 feet. Each child performs the locomotion movement as far as the cone, and then they run back to their team and sit down. First team to finish wins the race. Fundamental movement skills are important to the motor development of children's physical, cognitive, and social growth. There are 4 categories in which the fundamental skills fit for under 5s: stability and balance, manipulative, locomotor, movement, and body awareness. For over 5s, we just focus on stability and balance, manipulative, and locomotor skills, as we would hope they have a good awareness of their body by then. For the stability and balance, stability skills relate to the body's ability to gain or maintain balance, either when still or moving. Sample skills, body management activities. Next is manipulative. Manipulative skills are the skills we need for moving balls and objects around. Sample skills: overarm throw. Next is locomotion. Locomotor skills require moving from one location to another. Example given: crawling, walking, running, jumping, skipping, etc. Sample skills: dodging activities. Next is movement and body awareness. Movement and body awareness is the understanding of what my body is like and how I move with it. Sample skills: body awareness, spatial awareness, and language activities. Locomotor movement skills: those in which the body is moved in one direction or a combination of directions from one point to another. Activities such as walking, jogging, moving forwards, backward, side shuffling, skipping, running, jumping, hopping, and leaping are considered fundamental locomotion movements. The square drill. The player accelerates forward, side shuffles, back pedals, and side shuffles again. This covers a lot of the locomotor skills of rugby in a simple drill. Follow the leader. One player is the leader. One is the follower. The follower should mirror the actions of the leader as they jog, run, sidestep, or etc. Manipulative skills involve moving or using an object with the hands or feet to achieve a goal or complete a task. For fine motor skills, that object might be a pencil or button. For gross motor skills, the object might be sporting equipment or toys such as bats, balls, rackets, or jump ropes. These skills are also sometimes called object control skills. Here are the types of manipulative skills. We have bouncing, catching, dribbling or moving a ball with feet as in soccer, kicking or rolling a ball, lifting, pushing and pulling the object might be a wheeled toy. Striking, such as swinging a baseball bat or golf club to hit a ball. Throwing, volleying, a ball back and forth to another person, either with the hands or a racket. Manipulative skills. Activities like pencil, tracing, stacking coins, and playing checkers, by contrast, require fine motor skills. Games to develop skills. To help develop and fine-tune these skills, you can also participate with your child in activities like this at home. Bowling. Start with large, lightweight pins such as empty 2-liter soda bottles, then move to smaller plastic bottles. Add weight to large bottles or use a kid's bowling set. Next, kick it. Have kids practice kicking with a large beach ball or soft foam ball. Challenge them to kick with their preferred foot, then switch to their other foot. See if they can kick their ball from a spot you choose and hit a wall. Gradually, move them farther from the wall. You can also hold up a jump rope and see if they can kick the ball over it or under it. Next is over the line. Divide a playing area in half with a line. Use chalk, tape, or a long jump rope to mark it. Put an equal number of soft items like scarves, rolled up socks, beach balls, or lightweight bean bags on either side of the line. Having kids toss the objects over the line onto the floor on the opposite side. They can then switch sides and throw the items back over the line to the other side. Make it more fun by using small stuffed animals and pretending they are crossing a river. strike up the band. Young children often enjoy practicing striking by drumming on pots and pans with spoons or playing with other toy musical instruments. For day 3, game concepts. What are target games? Give examples of target games. Activity 1. Target a hula hoop. Materials: 6 hoops and 6 balls. Instructions: choose an area with a wall. The floor is marked 2 meters, 4 meters, and 6 meters away from the wall. Do the following. First, position several hoops on the floor near the wall 1 meter away from each other. Second, students form 6 lines facing a hoop. Next, each group is given a ball. 4. As the signal is given, the player runs to the 2-meter mark and shoots the ball on the hoop. The other players follow, targeting the hoop by shooting. Players repeat the procedure, getting a further distance each time. A player who cannot throw the ball inside the hoop is eliminated in the challenge. For the work example, we have bingo. Instructions: below is a card that shows some situations about your health concerns. Answer the situation using a pattern, line, box, and diagonal. The first to complete the pattern wins the bingo. What are target games? Target games are activities in which children send an object towards a target. Some target games might also involve avoiding different obstacles, blocking the opposition's thrown object, or defending. Target games are usually included in children's activities because they teach them new skills and strategies that they can use in their day-to-day lives. They will learn how to appreciate the distance, protect the shot, and decide on different ways of throwing. What are the values displayed in playing target games? Target games teaches a wide variety of values, such as teamwork. In order to win in some target games, children will have to learn how to cooperate. Discipline. Just like any other game, target games have rules, and respecting them will underline the importance of discipline. Confidence. Anyone can become good at any game with practice, so just by playing target games, children will start to believe more in themselves and the fact that they can make it. Patience. On the same note, children will learn that skills are learned through practice and that practice takes time. Success won't come overnight. Decision making. Children will learn the ability to think fast and make a decision about what they want to do next in the game. This can be a first step in learning how to make decisions easier. Here are the transferable skills that are common to target games. Players must be able to demonstrate hand-eye and foot-eye accuracy. Players aim and shoot, throw, roll, etc. for a goal target. Players utilize the synchronization of numerous body parts when releasing the object used in the game. Both gross and fine motor skills are used to alter the flight or path of the released object. Tamaang bola. Dodgeball was originally played in Africa over 200 years ago, but instead of the fun, jocular game that it is today, it was a deadly game. Instead of using soft, rubber balls, the game was played with large rocks or putrefied matter, and it was used as an intense workout for the tribes, where each competitor would attempt to hit their opponent with the rock to injure or incapacitate them. Once a player was hit, they would attempt to be pelted by further rocks to finish them off. it would be the responsibility of the teammates of the fallen competitor to try and defend him, and force the attackers off with their own rocks. This was said to be a great way to encourage the tribesmen to work together during skirmishes against other tribes, working to take out the weak and protect their own. A missionary by the name of Dr. James H. Carlisle saw what was happening and was intrigued by the agility and ruthlessness of the tribal men, as well as by the solidarity and heart they were showing. He spent many hours watching the men and became besotted with the ritual that he saw daily. When he made his way back to England via Europe, he showed some of his pupils what he had seen. The European men who tried what Carlisle was telling them found they didn't have the natural agility or accuracy to dodge or throw. Materials and equipment needed. Uniforms for offensive and defensive teams if necessary. At least 3 to 5 balls. There is no fixed area for dodgeball. How to play the game. To play batuhang bola or dodgeball, you must first gather 2 teams and get a ball. The first team should stand in the middle of the court, while the second team should be divided into 2 and should stand on both sides of the first team. The second team should hit the players of the first team. If you hit a player, that player is out. If that player catches the ball, his team will gain a life and can be used to revive another player or be used to continue to play if the ball hits him or her. You will win the game if you have hit all the players and none of the players are left. Rules of Tamaang Tao, the Pinoy version of dodgeball. The same mechanics for dodgeball apply. The offense team will try to hit the defense team, while the defense team will try to dodge the balls that the offense team will throw. A toss coin will decide which team plays on defense and offense. Half the players of the offensive team shall stand on opposite starting lines 10 meters away from each other. The defensive team shall disperse to the area between the starting lines. For the first 2 minutes, the offensive team shall try to hit the opponent using only one softball, while the defensive team shall try to dodge the ball. The other ball will be used after the first 2 minutes lapse. A player who is hit will be eliminated in the game. A defense player may opt to catch a ball and score a second life either for him or herself or for a teammate who was eliminated. In the event that a defensive player goes beyond the field, one member will be eliminated. The game ends when an agreed time lapses, 3 minutes. The team who got the last number of eliminated members within 3 minutes wins. For the games and skills, in this game, we can develop skills-related fitness components such as speed, agility, reaction time, and power. Sports skills can be developed by throwing just like in baseball, pitchers, and running, athletics. To apply what you have learned during the lesson, an activity will be given. See the worksheet for the activity which you will accomplish. Refer to Activity B. Reflection on learning. After the discussion about taking care of your personal health, kindly answer the following questions. What are the things that you need to do to improve your physical fitness? What is your takeaway from the lesson? For your formative assessment, fill in the blanks. Directions: choose the correct answer from the words inside the box. Write your answer on the space provided of each sentence. For the choices, we have health-related components, skill-related components, target games, locomotor skills, physical fitness, manipulative skills, agility, balance, flexibility, and muscular strength. For number 1, can be defined as a general state of health and well-being, or more specifically as the ability to perform physical activities associated with daily life with vigor and alertness, and without getting overly tired is called blank. Number 2, blank determines the ability of an individual to perform daily activities with vigor and demonstrate the capacities associated with low risk of premature development of hypokinetic diseases. 3, blank is known for how much force your muscles can exert or how heavy weights they can lift. 4, it is also known as performance-related fitness components. It is associated with athletic competition but should be considered in the overall fitness of all individuals is called blank. Number 5, blank is the ability of an individual to maintain their line of gravity within their base of support. It can be classified into static and dynamic. 6, blank are the skills we need for moving balls and objects around. 7, the ability to move muscles and joints through a full range of motion is called blank. 8, blank are those in which players send an object such as a ball or dart towards a target area. Next, blank the skills used by an individual to move from one place to another. For number 10, blank is defined as a rapid whole body movement with change of velocity or direction in response to a stimulus. It performs a series of explosive power movements in a rapid succession in opposing directions. And here are the correct answers. For number 1, physical fitness. 2, health-related components. 3, muscular strength. 4, skill-related components. 5, balance. 6, manipulative skills. 7, flexibility. 8, target games. 9, locomotor skills. And 10, agility.